Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all joining. I don't have the microphone here, it's actually on the phone, but I appreciate you all being here. So let me know if you have any problems hearing me. This is my 10 o'clock, so we talk all things going live. And so I want to make sure I'm answering questions. Let me know if you guys have any questions, friends. So we're going to get started in just a moment. Setting up my screen as we get going. You guys hear my voice. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining. We're about to get started in just a few minutes. I have setting up my screen, but thank you so much for being here. We're talking about live streaming. So if you are a live streamer, come on in. We're going to talk about how to grow, how to build your community. Let me know if you have any questions as well. This is where we talk all things going live. Thank you all for being here. I'm just over the moon today because you know what? I love seeing people win. I love winning, seeing people win, winners, all of the above. Okay, so it's just a magical thing seeing people do something and see success from it. That's the beautiful thing about this. And so people who are consistent, showing up, doing well, growing their community, and now seeing how their perseverance, their commitment is paying off. And so that's what I'm seeing lately. That's what I'm seeing a whole lot of. And I'm just so excited for the people who are winning. And so just know that it's just a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. And so uh, I'll talk about it in my in my live when I get on TikTok because I know she's gonna come through. I'm gonna have to blow the trumpets and everything, but it's gonna be beautiful, y'all. Let me know if you guys have questions as you come in. Feel free to click the bell. If you are not already well, if you haven't subscribed, click the subscriber button, then click the bell to get notifications when I go live and I post. Give me a thumbs up if you are in the room. Say hello in the comments. Feel free to chat and say hello. Let me know you're here. And then we are going to get started in just a few minutes. I'm going to go over to the TikTok side of the streets. You guys know I go over there and chat with you guys for a little bit. So just a really good morning. A good way to start the day. I'm so excited for good people winning. That is the thing. Good people winning. That's what today is all about. So let me know if you have questions. We're going to talk a little bit about live streaming. I usually get some new friends to come in the room. I usually get people who are joining us um, because this is their first time and they're trying to figure out this live streaming thing. And so I want to make sure I'm supporting people that way as well. And so, yeah, it's been a good morning. It's been a good morning already, and I'm so excited for my people. So we've had somebody hit a milestone, and that's what this is all about. We are doing it this year. There's no holding us back. We're going to keep showing up. We're going to keep doing what we need to do. So if you are new to my live, come on in. Let me know who you are. We got a few housekeeping rules so that you guys know what to do when you come in. Come in, support the live. Feel free to connect and grow. Um, Let me know if you have questions. Give me a thumbs up. Also, if you have not commented, put a comment in. Tell me who you are. And then if you are if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscriber button. Also, the bell to get notifications of when I go live, friends. Okay. So let me know if there's any questions. In the meantime, we are doing things real big this year. Okay. All right, friends. Let's see. Um, Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure I set up my screen. I'm still trying to set up my screen and get things going. Hello, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Those who are in the room, hello, good morning. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. Come on in. We're going to talk all things going live. I'm a TikTok Creator Network agency, so I go live on TikTok. I'm going to co-stream over there in just a moment. And we're going to talk to creators over there. But let me know if you have any questions here. I start here first because this is going to become a playlist. You can go back and watch it. But let me know if you have any questions. We're going to talk about the live streaming process. I tell people all the time, a couple questions I always get. I'm from Florida. I'm married, happily married. Thank you for the compliments. Thank you for all the compliments you say about my skin, my lips, my hair, all the stuff, my beauty. Thank you for the compliments. But we talk about live streaming. So because I'm a creator network agency on TikTok, I talk about TikTok platform because it's a little bit more challenging to navigate. So I help people understand the platform and helping you understand how to go live. Okay, so we're gonna go over there in just a moment. In the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to chime in. My moderator's Idea Barista, she may join us. I appreciate you connecting with her. She is awesome. She's a wealth of knowledge. She also is a live host. She understands YouTube greatly, so you may want to connect with her as well. In the meantime, if you have not given me a thumbs up, there's 15 people in the room. Give me a like. Also, make sure you click that subscriber button to subscribe to the channel. I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. daily. 10 a.m., 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm in Florida. I go live daily. And so you can come, click the subscriber button, and then click the bell to get notifications of when I go live and I post content. So we talk all things live streaming. So if you're looking to elevate your brand, connect with your audience, your right audience, your target audience, if you're looking to sell digital products, and engaging in this digital marketing space, let me know. I answer those questions as well, but I typically stick to navigating and using the TikTok platform, specifically live streaming, as a way to reach your audience and build your brand. Okay, so that's what I do here. I'm about to transition. I'm a little excited to start because I have one of the creators in the agency who just hit a major milestone. So we're going to talk about that for a little bit. We're going to talk about perseverance. We're going to talk about staying committed. We're going to talk about all the things that people do that you don't realize. Like anything you do and do repeatedly, you're learning, you're growing, you're getting better. And so one day you don't know how to do something and you stay at it. And then you become an expert, you become confident, you become proficient. So that's what we're going to talk about because I think people miss that part of just the steadfast. It's not easy in the beginning, but as you do it, you grow and you get more confident and at ease with this whole process. Okay, so let me go over. If you have questions, I appreciate you all coming in, saying hi. Thank you so much, and let me know if you have any questions. Make sure you like the live, and also subscribe to the channel. All right, friends. TikTok, TikTok, hello TikTok. It is Dr. Lisa. Thank you so much for being here. We're talking about live streaming. Live streaming is the subject on hand. Hello, unique one. Thank you so much for being here. We're talking all things going live. Come on in if you are trying to be a live host. If you are new to this platform, you're nervous, afraid, shy, come on in. We're going to talk about how to go live with ease and confidence. Let me know if you have questions as you come in. My new friends coming in, thank you so much for joining. We're talking about live streaming, how to become a live host. I'm going to give you live streaming tips so that you can be successful and grow your community. We're talking all things going live. Hello, Trisha T. So we're going to talk about how to go live with ease and confidence. I am so excited for people. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, friend. I'm so excited for the growth that's happening as you become a live host, as you navigate being here on TikTok Live and supporting your community. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Mo. And so today's topic, we're going to talk about live streaming tips. We're probably going to talk a little bit about how you go live, but then how do you have the right mindset for this? Crochet like a pro. Friend, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. How are you doing, friend? I need to check in on you. I haven't seen you in a minute. How's everything going? So we're gonna talk about live streaming tips. I'm excited. We got some great news. I'm doing well. That's awesome, friend. We got some great news that's coming up. I want to celebrate one of our creators hitting one of major milestones. I won't give it away too soon, but just know that's what this is. Just staying at it. Dr. Michelle, how you doing, friend? Come on in. That's what it's all about, staying at it. As you go live, you're going to become more confident, more at ease. My newbies, I know we get nervous and afraid, but at the same time, the more you do it, I tell you, practice makes progress. The more you do it, the easier it'll feel. You will become a lot at ease about this whole process. Thank you for that daily heart me. If you are new to the live, come on in. Let me know that you're new. Feel free to say hello. I'm new here. I'm trying to figure this thing out. And then if you don't mind tapping and sharing out the live so we can share it out to some of our friends. Thank you so much, Dr. Michelle, for the repost and the share. I appreciate it, friend. And so we're going to get started in just a few minutes. I'm new here. Hey, Unique. I saw you yesterday in Miss Darlene's room. Do you go live? Tell me a little bit more about your live journey. Miss Darlene, how you doing? Unique one is here. So let me know, and let me know how the mic is working for you guys, because this is kind of a new thing for me. I want to see if that light's on. It is. It's a new thing for me. So I'm wearing the mic as a way to kind of elevate my sound. I'm working on sound because you guys know I'm doing the voiceovers, the voice acting. Yes, occasionally. Okay, perfect, perfect. We're gonna get you beyond occasionally. We're gonna get you to a regular live schedule. The mic sounds great. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, so as you guys know, and she'll probably come in at some point today, but Carol West, she's the voice guru. She is all about sound. Halaku is the podcaster. She has her live stream. She talks about the sound. So I'm really trying to elevate my sound. That's my point. I usually just use my phone, my phone audio system, just from the phone. And now I'm like, okay, I have this mic. Let me try it. And then I'm gonna do some other things because I have to get my voiceover equipment together, and so I'll be doing that this year as well. Hello, Stronger. How you doing? Hello, friend. Did you get my voice memo? I sent you a message. Let me know if you got it. You said, I think I had that mic also. Yeah, so it's this one. It's in my shop. The single one, I got the single one, is not available. They have there's two of these mics that's in the one that's in my showcase. But this is the one that's in there that I'm using right now. So it's just a single one. And then you got to make sure you pick the kind that is for your type of phone. My iPhone is the upgraded C port, that USB-C. Is that it? USB-C, I think that's what it's called. Um, where it's not the old mic, the old charger port that the iPhone used to have. So you said I got it. Okay, perfect. Let me know once you accept, because I didn't get a notification for you yet. Okay, so keep me posted. All right, friends, thank you so much. I'll get a notification once you accept it. All right, friends, thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, which will go with Samsung? I think Samsung's are the C. So you just need, the ones that have that little type of port. I think that's the Samsung. My husband has a Samsung, so that's what he uses. This is I think the iPhone 15 changed to this type of C, that universal C port. I think iPhone changed to that too. It was like the 15. So 14 and 13, because I had a 13 phone too. My other phone's a 13. It doesn't have that. Thank you so much for being here. Those who are coming in, I appreciate you. I appreciate you all coming through. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay. Yes, Samsung is C. Yep. Okay, thank you so much, Trisha T. She's an Android person. She's like, yes, the same so I see. Thank you all for coming into the live. I appreciate you guys. We're talking about live streaming tips. I'm so excited. I'm so excited you guys are here. So we're gonna talk. This is probably going to be a little bit of teaching. It's gonna be some mindset stuff. It is going to be, if you guys got questions, especially for nervous folks who are scared to go live, and I tell that I'll always start that way. If you're nervous, afraid, shy, scared, how you doing, Charmaine? Charm. Thank you so much for being here, friend. Then I want you to go live with ease and confidence. So we talk about having the ease and confidence. We talk about the repetition. I want you guys to feel like you can do this. You can absolutely do this. Okay. So no need to be afraid. No need to say, okay, well, I wish I could do it like this person and that person. Because at the end of the day, as you do it, you're going to do it like you. Thank you so much. I had to pace myself for that one. Thank you so much, friend. But as you do it, you're going to do it like you, and you're going to do great. So that's the thing about it, because a lot of times we start this stuff, we think about seeing other people do it, and you're like, oh, it's hard, especially in the beginning when it's crickets, when people are not in the room in your live stream. You're like, I'm here by myself going live, and nobody here. I'm talking to myself. And I will tell you really quickly, just so that you understand what's happening. It can be scary in the beginning. It can, but you have to realize in the beginning, that's when you want to practice most. In the beginning, you want to understand the platform and all the features and stuff, and you want to get used to talking to the few people who come into the room, and engage with them so that, again, you can kind of become more comfortable and at ease. So when there's a whole lot of people in the room, whole lot of people in your live, you don't have that newness jitters that's going on. That you've now become a little bit more comfortable with the platform and connecting with folks so that you're not nervous and afraid. Okay? Look at you guys. Yes, my problem is the crickets. Yeah, but here's what I'm learning. Find a live buddy so you will not be alone. That's true. You can find a live buddy. I think okay. So two things with the live buddy. I think that's a great strategy. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes we become so codependent on the live buddy that we are not engaging with the chat enough and the community enough so that you can grow and build. So it's almost important to have that time where you can come in and people are coming in your room and you can say, welcome to the room. How you doing? Where you're from? Are you new? The conversations that you would have with anybody coming into your room in the beginning so that you can now start getting accustomed to how do you engage your chat? How do you build that community? And as people are coming in even more, you can really focus on teaching and learning or educating or entertaining them in the way of whatever your life is about. But you gotta, the whole point of this app is community. That's it. I spent way too long on someone else's live instead of building my own. That's it. Yeah. Hey, Doc A. Flourish. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for coming in. You got my email, didn't you? We're meeting. Thank you for the populace. Yes, that's true. We have to do it alone. You do in the beginning. In the beginning, you're learning. So you got to think of it as like, okay, this is my training ground. Yes, ma'am. Okay, perfect. Okay, good day. How you doing, Dr. B? Appreciate you being here. Those who are coming in the room, I appreciate you all joining. If you don't mind tapping the screen and sharing out the live. My newbies, we always see the tapper going. I got my other phone over here tapping. The arrow in the corner is where you can share out the live so we can get some more friends in the room. If you don't mind sharing out the live, we're going to see if we can get some more of our friends to join us. And then I want to make sure topic and keep the audience is also an issue. Oh, okay. Okay, so the topic is critical. I'm going to say something, and Flourish is going to co-sign for me because she came up early in the week and she was kind of giving people tips and strategies for how her live has grown and has gotten so much better. She has more people coming to her live. She's really improved her analytics. Everything is based on what you're saying. I'm just going to say that just really quickly. It's based on what you're saying. The algorithm, yes, she does. Yes, the algorithm is listening to you. So you are literally training it to know what your topic is about and how, if you're a live host, you want to make sure that you're actually saying the words that matter to your live. So when I started in the beginning, you guys heard me. Some of you were in the room, and I was saying, hey, we're going to talk about live streaming tips. One thing I stopped doing, just so that you guys know, and this is where I'm still kind of evaluating what works, what's not working. Hey, Luna, I stopped saying my name fully. Here's why. Because my name, Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income, that piece in the beginning is not necessarily about live streaming. It's actually about making money online, monetization, that element. And so I don't want to. You said, "Oh, I see." Yeah. So you don't want to confuse the algorithm. So when you start saying things that is not your topic, that is not relevant to your topic, then the algorithm's like, oh, what we doing here? What we doing here? Oh, good point. Yeah. So I noticed the difference when I would say it and then when I would not say it. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to stop saying it for at least for the beginning. And so I'm saying words that matter. We're talking about live streaming tips. I'm teaching people how to become a live host. I want to help people go live with confidence and ease. This is all about live streaming. Also, to keep saying my name at the beginning. Yep, that's it. Yep. I realized I was like, oh, I might be confusing them. That's not what I'm doing here. And then the other thing I started doing, and so I'm gonna have to figure out the balance. But I don't talk about the agency as much in the beginning. I don't talk about it because again, that's a different topic. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be intentional about what you're saying. Watch the conversations others are having. Hey, Tina. Watch the conversations others are having in your comments. It could make someone uncomfortable. Definitely. Let me know what you mean by that. Are you talking about like trolls? Let me know if that's what you mean. TikTok gave me the heart me. TikTok is choosing choosing a different path this morning. But thank you so much. This is the flash goal. TikTok gives you the flash goal to see if the room, to activate the room and stuff. And some people do hold their heart me's because the flash goal can be the heart me at time. And I know some of you already gave your heart me. It is what it is. You only can do one. In a flash goal, you can only do one per person as well. So TikTok has chosen a little bit of a challenge for me this morning, but that's okay. We okay. We are up to the challenge. So I need 10 more heart me's when everything's said and done. And we'll see what happens if we are able to achieve the flash goal. But no, to your point, yeah, you definitely need to watch the comments as you go live. Because thank you so much, Flores. I see you, Wink's wife, and your fairy plant godmother. Thank you so much. Y'all so sweet. Appreciate y'all coming in on the backups to the backups to the backups. Thank you so much, friends. All right, so we're gonna get it done. 7 more heart me's before it's all said and done. I appreciate you all supporting the live. So the flash goal is 15 minutes, where it's kind of challenging your room, and they do typically send it early. Typically, every now and then you'll get it much later in the live. So I got it 13 minutes into the live, which isn't too bad. But yes, sometimes they'll send it like an hour, hour and a half into the live. So just be aware that that is something that TikTok does. It's called the flash goal, and it's where one whatever you don't get to select what they're giving you. It's usually one per person. You said average at 17. That's your average. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Trisha T Lifestyle. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, Mrs. Treat, I appreciate you coming in, getting that daily heart me. Appreciate y'all supporting the live in this way. And so yeah, Charmaine, she made the comment. Thank you for the rose. She made the comment that you got to watch your comments in the chat because it is. It could be very challenging at times in terms of what's being put in the chat. And so as a newbie, you'll get challenged with trolls coming in and people coming in and kind of disrupting your live stream. So you got to be careful with that as well. 113 people in the room today. When the flash go hit, could not complete it. No way. Oh, Flourish. Oh, sorry, y'all. That's horrible. Come on now, people, do better. What was the amount they wanted you to complete? What was it? Also heart me's, and what did they want you to complete? Good morning, Mrs. Treetop. Appreciate your friend. Was it also heart me's? I wonder. And then I know that's horrible. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you. Hey, tea on my tea on me with the Lador. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. Come on in. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Hello, mix it up with Gigi. How are you as well? Love Universified. Hello. I didn't say hi to you as well. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all supporting the live. If you're coming in, if you don't mind sharing out the live, we are on the go specials. Hello, friend. How you doing? Welcome back. Um, and if you are new to the live, put new in the chat. Hello, friend. Is this the other? Did you change your name? Is this Leafberry? Did you change your name? Let me know. Or is this a different person? Let me know. Thank you so much for being here. No, I think you might be a different person. Um, you said 33, love you so much. Oh, really? You said I'm new here. That's sweet. Appreciate this. The TikTok, yeah. It's gonna take a minute to get people to engage in that way. You know, some people are like just watching, and they don't. Thank you for that heart me, and they don't engage. So it's gonna take a minute to train them. I think that's gonna be the next phase because as you grow, your room has to grow with you. And so you're going to have some people that come and just sit there and not engage, and then some that will. Thank you, my favorite for Journey. Appreciate you. Hey, Joel. Appreciate you as well. I got a chance to stop by yesterday, Joel. Thank you so much. 33 coins. That is messed up. I know. That's all she needed. Thank you so much, everybody, coming in and support that flash goal. I appreciate the support. And so as you guys come in, if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, we got one more heart me. Yep, I still have them. You still have what? The flash goals? What you still have? One more. Yep, one more. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate all the support. I was like, come on, my people. I know it's hard. Flourish, I mean, that may be when you start sharing it out. Thank you so much, Qatar America. The people just watching. Oh yeah, the people just watching, just watching the whole time. I tell you guys, I got the sticker in there that said, "This ain't TV." This ain't TV. So I got the sticker for that because yeah, you get a lot of people just sitting there. Thank you so much. We did it. We did it. It's so frustrating. Good morning, the original. I see you, friend. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. It's extremely it happened today. People just, oh, you didn't get your flash code? Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that, Tina. Um and people just let it go by, huh? Well, at the end of the day, no, wow. So, it's interesting as you grow, and this is something you got to keep in mind because now, we're now trying to get on the other side of growth. And so we've gotten comfortable in front of the camera. We're talking with ease and confidence, and essentially, thank you so much for being that title, Gift of the Roses. And so essentially, our community has to grow with us. And so it's oftentimes you'll have people in the room just lurking, listening, taking it all in. And I'm a processor, so I do process. Now, honestly, I know the etiquette now with TikTok, and I know how to be an engaged viewer, so I don't process for long. Okay? I don't process for long, but I used to. I used to kind of take it in and get a sense of what this is all about. And this is a lot. We all know this, to know what to do when it comes to tapping a screen or sharing it out or commenting or finding the stickers or obviously the gifting. People don't know to put coins on that account so that they can support by doing the daily heartbeat or the flash goals. So there's stuff like that where we're going to have to kind of bring people along. We do have a few people in the room. Like I'm thinking about Trisha T. And Joel, to a certain extent, your room is like that too. He has a packed house. He does the stock market information that he's sharing, and people are just looking and taking it all in. He does get a lot of comments. I don't know what your gifting role is, friend, but when I'm in there, it's like, oh, people are just taking notes and taking it in. And then you have some comments that are going on as well. So people have to understand that for them to engage and get this information to a certain extent, their support, whether it's the free support or the support with coins on it, it matters. It matters. It matters to the room. I was thinking about Trisha T. She has a lot of people in her room watching her cook. And again, no, not the level of engagement that she should have. Thank you so much, Mr. Treetop. Thank you, Bloom. I see you as well. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for being here. Let me catch up on a few comments. I appreciate you all coming in and engaging too. Um, and you're chatting with folks. You said, Charmaine, you said, I finally tried scheduling a live for today at 2 p.m. Look at you, friend. You're like, I'm going to get myself organized. 2 p.m. All right, friend. That's it. On a regular schedule. Maybe that will help me get my engagement. Yes. Yes, it will. It will. If you show up consistently at the same time and people get to know you, they can count on you. I mean, I'm going to take us back when I say this ain't TV. It ain't TV. But, but TV, we know our favorite shows. We know what time they come on. We know what day of the week. We know what to expect when we get there. So in that way, we need to be like TV. I'm just going to say that, okay? Okay, so we do need to be like TV because we do need to have a schedule so you can create that loyal following. You know what you want to watch. Now, I'm not going to talk about the streaming services. That totally messed everything up. But the TV schedule, the network stations and stuff, and your shows, you are scheduled in that way, and so you do build a community that way. They know what to expect, when to expect you. They know what time you're showing up. They rely on you. You're part of their morning routine. That's that. The FIFS is for the yes, definitely. Yeah. So you just have to kind of get that routine going. And as you do it more, as you schedule yourself, as you bring as you come up, when you as you show up, people are gonna come to you, they're gonna learn from you, they're gonna be inspired by you, and then you will get that commitment from your community. Now the thing about it is that that schedule has to be a schedule that you more or less can commit to. Okay. So there'll be some times where maybe you can't show up. You send a message out, put a note in your story, or put a post out there and say, I won't be here today. Expect me for tomorrow. But again, you let your community know. okay, so that they know what to expect. Because there's people who literally they depend on you giving them their morning inspiration while they're getting ready for work and they're listening to your live stream, or you are their afternoon person because they're about to take their lunch break and they want to listen to you and they turn on your live stream, or in the evening you're that person they go to. So just know that that is oftentimes how people organize their life, and they're coming listening to you because your live comes on at the perfect time for what's happening in their life, and they're looking for you for whatever content you're given. Okay, so you say, yeah, I'm pretty much, what did you say, Tina? Yeah, I'm pretty much giving up on getting people to do all the things. I just show up. Well, you got to continue to teach and train them. I don't want you guys to miss that piece. That's the reason I made the Sunshine Report. I want us to look forward to it. Yes, I love that, Holly Q. Good morning. Thank you, Lisa. I see you, friend. Good morning. I love it. Holly Q, did you put your information in here? You did. Hey, 92% black women, black girl power masters. That's right, friend. Put it in there. Don't let TikTok get it twisted. They know. Yes, I was told by my viewers that I have to submit a request for my next vacation. The original Aboriginals, she took, what did you take? 2 weeks off? Is that what you did? You took 2 whole weeks off? They was like, ma'am, our new year is coming. We need you. We need to figure out how we setting a course in the path for our new year. It's like, when you gonna leave at the end of the year? I love it. I love that. Once you have a following, they really look for you. They do. Yes, 2 weeks. Oh yeah, that you was wrong for that too. Hey, Black Lotus, how you doing, friend? You were so wrong for that because that was like that. Literally is that's your Super Bowl, the New Year. I find that when I'm cooking, my engagement drops because because they're writing down the recipes. Oh yeah, that's good. So they're still there though, but they're engaging. I didn't even try to take a vacation off. You kind of did, friend. Let me just say. Let me just say. you was your vacation was pretty nice. You sitting back. She was in Tahiti and Bora Bora for the holidays. So she's sitting there looking at the ocean, having us look at the ocean while she talking. So yeah, you was on vacation, friend, but you was still just talking on the phone to your friends. I love it. I love it. That's what that was about. So I love it. That's how I'm gonna be on vacation. I'll be like, hey y'all, we gonna sit here and talk. I'm gonna come here for y'all, but I'm on vacation too. I love it, friend. I'm waiting for I hope she comes through, our special guest. I want her to come up because I'm so proud of what happened. We had one of our people in the agency hit a major milestone. So I want her to talk about her live stream. If she can make that happen. I gave them a heads up. I will plan better this year. My New Year's and vacation, Vegas was worth it. I know it was, Fran. I know. Sometimes you got to step away. I get it. I get it. So that's sometimes, and to your point, you just got to let them know, like, hey, this is the time I'm gonna be away, and expect me back in the new year. I'm going to change up stuff and take engagement breaks. Okay, yeah. It's funny because that was a strategy I gave Natty Nat. She's the fitness person. I said you need to take these intermissions essentially. So you start off, talk a little bit, do your warm up, and then take an intermission, a water break. That's what she called it, a water break. And so she does these water breaks throughout her chair fitness because she needs that engagement to happen too. And so she's taking these water breaks. And when she takes the water breaks, it drops off a little bit because we was like, I want to see the exercise because the music has to come down. She's not moving. The algorithm is picking up on all that. So just know it does impact maybe your viewership for a moment, but then it goes back up. So, but that's about training your audience. They have to know. Let me say this, my newbies in a room, we got a few newbies in a room. If you don't mind, put in the chat if you are new. Just put in the chat if you're new. I want to talk to some new folks. You always want to engage. I'm going to say that my newbies. That's where this room is not one of those rooms where it's hundreds of people. You can actually start engaging now. So when you do that, you're getting an opportunity to connect with other folks. They get to see you as well. You're interacting. They see what type of viewer you're going to be, because if you go to another live, they're going to say, oh, this person likes to engage back. They're going to connect connect with me. They may follow me here, and then I'm gonna end up following them and go to other lives too. Kind of new, laugh out loud. How long can I claim it? You not new no more. What did it say? You got to stop saying Happy New Year after about 2 weeks. I think we almost there, y'all. We can't say Happy New Year no more. But no, you are no longer new, friend. But no, you're newish. You're newish. You're still getting that rhythm with your live stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I see the stickers. I appreciate you guys tapping. You said no, she can't claim it no more. We can't say Happy New Year no more neither. Uh, but yeah, so Charmaine, actually, are you officially scheduled to do the battle? Did you and Miss Coach Jessie connect? She's doing a birthday battle. Um, Friday, I believe. So Friday, probably afternoon or early evening. The middle of January is here. Can you believe? I know. So we are past the Happy New Year phase. I guess. I guess we could probably see if we haven't seen the person at all in the last 13 days. Not yet. I need to check my notifications. Okay, perfect. So once you do, tell us so we can support. And then anybody else in the agency, if you do want to do a live where you're doing a match, an official one. There's a lot of January birthdays. I'm like, what in the world? So let me know so I can coordinate that. So I didn't put it in school. I'm gonna post in school when I get a moment to take a break. And so if you do want something and you want me to go out and coordinate it with other agency folks, I got a small list of people who are looking to do stuff at the end of the month. So keep me posted. I need a little bit more advance notice. Charmaine's gonna do it with Miss Jessie because she hasn't battled before, so this is like her first time. So we're not gonna give her to the outside folks. But if you guys have battled and you want to go to the outside and get a battle for the year, you can. Um, I see you. Happy Founders Day. That's right. When I did say J13, I should have said it out loud. I sent y'all messages, so I don't know if y'all saw that, but I sent messages. January is the best month. It is. It is. So happy Founders Day to all the women of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So thank you so much, friends. Put me down for the end of the month. Who's this? Lisa Bailey. So you had a birthday month too. Okay, birthday battle February 1st. You're February. Okay, perfect. Lisa messaged me because I'm gonna do a school post and I'm gonna add you to my paper list here. Okay. Um, let's see. I'm gonna add you to my paper list. And this is just for people who want to do a match. So you're doing Friday. Oh, that's right. Zeta Founders Day is my birthday. Is it really on Friday? Is it? That's my bestie. That's the one I'm gonna see in Chicago. Who she's a Zeta. Awesome, awesome. Capricorns and Aquarius everywhere. It is. It is. Absolutely. Good morning. Hey, Kim. Thank you so much, everybody coming in. Thank you all for coming in. You said my birthday is Friday as well. Oh, really? The 16th. That's going to be a busy day. It was Dr. Daryl's yesterday. It was her birthday yesterday. I didn't realize that. I went to her live. I did not. She didn't even say it was her birthday. I was at her live. I think that was yesterday. It might have been the day before yesterday. Okay, good morning. Good morning, family. My mother's birthday was yesterday too. Trisha T, your mother's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to mommy. That's awesome. Like I said, January's busy. My brother's birthday was the 11th. His birthday was the 11th. And then I have a brother whose birthday is in February. So, yeah, January's a busy month. And so there's a lot of birthdays that's happening. One of my besties, running as a blessing, her birthday was the 9th. Yep, her birthday was the 9th. So, yeah, it's definitely a busy month. So as you guys come in, I was waiting for one of our other family members who, you said your nephew is tomorrow. One of our other family members, her birthday is Monday. And so I wanted to make sure we chatted with her for a little bit. If she comes in, I should have messaged her. I should have said it that I wanted to come in. So, well, let me say it here so when you guys see her. Nurse, when she comes in, we're gonna celebrate her because she just hit a major milestone, everybody. She hit for her live. She hit 10K followers, y'all. She hit 10K followers. 10K followers. Joel, you said my brother's whose birthday is in February is probably your favorite brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. One of my besties' birthday is the 16th. January is a busy month for sure. It is, absolutely. 10K, yes. When she comes in, hey, Soda, Aquarius season is loading. I love it. OMG, E-Nurse, yes. So, yes, y'all, when she comes in, we got to celebrate her. I'm still trying to hit 5K. Let's go. I love it. I have 3 family members' birthday in January. Do you blue? It is a busy month. I know that's right. Aquarius in the house. Oh yes, E Nurse when she comes in. Hey, my favorite. Um, so yes, so she hit 10K, y'all. She hit the 10K milestone. So I'm so happy for her. Um, and really, what had happened is it was based on her content for the most part. She going live. She picked up some followers. Don't get me wrong. Her live stream has done well over the course of time. She's had some highs and lows, but she's been really committed to growing. And she had a video that went viral. A post that went viral. It was a text post. And she had a follow up post from that as well. And she's still posting her content. She's still staying at it, staying committed to the process. And as a result, she had all these followers that keep coming to her page and engaging, and she's getting all these followers, and she was able to hit 10K during the live actually, which was really sweet. Hey Bridget, she hit it during the live. So just hearing her stories, hearing her excitement about it, it was just really, really sweet. So she's really just made a go at this, and she's growing a really beautiful community of people who are caregivers, and her platform is focused on people who are doing the caregiver role. Like, how do you also get care for yourself? Like, that's, to me, it's just powerful. And so just recognizing that there are people who are doing lives that are really touching other lives, and those lives are touching other lives. And so essentially, she's supporting the supporters out here. Hey, nurse! Wait a minute, where's my trumpet? I was just talking about you, friend. So I was saying how your live just did really well. Congratulations. Everybody's saying congratulations to you. You said, wow. Yes, 10K, friend. I'm so proud of you. And well, let me know. Are you okay with coming up for a little bit so we can chat with you for a little bit? Because I always want other people to hear other people's testimonies. You never know who you're touching. And you had me in the room tearing up. It was so emotional, exciting. Yes, Nika pushed hard. She did, didn't she? She shared it out. And that's so what happened was I wasn't in the app at first. I was actually doing something, and I was trying to get myself ready for the live. And I came in, I forgot I came in. I forgot I had to do something real quick before I come back out, and I had to come back out the app. And so I was like, I was coming in to celebrate, and then I was like, dang, let me make sure I do this real quick because I know I was going to be running afterwards, so that when I came in I could sit. And so that's what I was like. I wanted to sit and celebrate with you. Um, Congratulations, 10K family. Yes, I love it. I love it. Congratulations, friend. That's what this is all about. I mean, it's growth. That's it. That's what I said this year is for. This year is focused on growth. And you hit the year early, strong, growing. And who knows? The sky's the limits. It's 10K. I mean, it came because of the video, the text post that you put in January. I mean, in December. So literally over the last 5 weeks, she got, oh gosh, you're gonna have to tell us. I'm gonna say you got 8,000 followers. Is that pretty much what happened? 8,000 followers happened in 5 weeks. That's what we're talking about. Somewhere around 8,500. Yeah, it's crazy like that. Like she had like 1,500, and so she gathered that many in these last 5 weeks. Yeah, I was just saying, I was at 400 followers in August. Yeah, yeah. You said, "Oh my, yeah." It's like huge. What just happened? Yeah. So, E-Nurse, do you want to come up? Let us know if you want to come up. I want to make sure people hear from you. Let me know if you're available, friend. I'll send you the invite. If you're not available, that's totally fine. Um, because I know she was. Oh, you accepted? Hey, hey, friend.
Hey, no, yes, it has been so overwhelming for me, but in a great way. You know what I mean? I will show my face. I'm just in my kitchen.
Okay, okay.
I'm just in my kitchen. You know, I was about to give me something to eat, but I'll wait. But yeah, it has been a blessing. You know what I mean? I just appreciate everything you've done for me. Nika
Oh,
Grace was in the room. She started it off. Her and Miss Joy, they just pushed. At first, I was like, I'll just wait and do a video, you know. But they wasn't having it. They wanted me to celebrate it and see it in full force. And it just was overwhelming. I'm not that person, you know. I'm a giver by trade.
yeah.
So, and the gifts just start coming, and I start wailing and crying, and just to see that, oh no, it was just like, oh my God, I just can't believe it. But uh, just listening to the things that you were telling me, and then just being consistent, I think,
Mm-hmm.
consistent with my niche, you know,
Yeah,
it was sometimes I wanted to change, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But I know it's, you know, people, I know the caregiver role, and I know that it's out there.
Mm-hmm.
I will say though, if it's in, you know, with that video, with those couple of videos,
Yeah.
that how in December, and I saw it, and I was like, what is going on? You know what I mean? I was like, and that's when I said, Dr. Lisa, I need to talk to you. Because I was like, this video is just hidden. You know, people, I said, I don't even know if I'm going viral with this one video.
You are.
But it just kept, people just kept coming, and that's how it went.
They're
And then,
still coming. The video hasn't
and
really
they
stopped.
still, and they still watching it because I think it's more so something that they needed to hear
Mm-hmm.
to take them out of whatever's going on in their life, whatever's going on.
Yeah.
I put one that's praying for their family and everything, their children. And it's like, I didn't choose the music. TikTok is choosing the music.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you can't change it. I know at one point I wanted to change one of the songs, and then I said, you know what?
Oh
They
yeah.
chose it. I'm just going to keep it where it's at.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so by me just being steadfast and allowing it to happen, you know, and not changing the song because I really wanted to change it, and then I said, no, I'm just gonna leave it alone
Yeah.
and just place it in there. And so that's why, you know, it happened with the 10K. And so now I just have to know what it, you know, okay, I got to the 10K. Let me know what it means. Let me work it, you know. And so, but I'm so happy. I'm overwhelmed. I'm still overwhelmed, you know, right now today. I'm still overwhelmed about it, you know, because I put it in the atmosphere. I did say I wanted to get 10K before my birthday, and my birthday is on the 19th of January.
Yeah.
So it happened. And so I'm super proud of that, you know, and just knowing that it's different communities, so you never know what community is going to come in to help you. And I follow this young lady because I want to start a little garden on the outside on my patio,
Okay.
and her name is Natural. So she
Yeah.
came on, and so that's how the other community came up. The garden community. That's her community, and her
Yeah.
garden community came in, and it was like, oh wow, she has so many people in her community, and they came with power, and it's like, okay. So Nika Grace, man, and Nika Grace is a force to be reckoned with, though.
Yeah.
Just
She
know
is.
that.
She is. She.
She is a force. I can see her getting to her 10K because she's a force to be reckoned
Yeah.
with. She did, you know, she just came in and just, you know, come on, y'all. Y'all, I see y'all in the hallway. Get out the hallway. Come follow her.
So no, when you started this morning, that's what I was trying to understand. You started this morning with needing over 30.
38 followers. I
Okay.
started this morning, I needed 38 followers. So when I started, I just, you know, people would come in. I'll talk about what I was going to be, you know, with my topic today. And
Uh-huh.
then I said, just want to let y'all know, you know, I'm on my journey to 10K. So if you have other followers, you know, ask them to follow me, you know, and I talk about caregiving and caregiving for other people. And then I start talking about my topic again. And so then Nick Grace and other people start to come in, Miss Treetop, you know, everybody started to come into the room. And so I think it was more so the momentum is like, okay, this is a moment. Maybe no one's seen somebody go to 10K and hit that mark
Yeah.
and live. Because I didn't, you know, like I was
Yeah.
telling Miss Joy, I know I'll get there because I only need so many afterwards. I only needed 18. I said, well, I'm going to do 3 videos and I'll get to 10K. She said, no, but we want to see it live. We want to see it live. I was like, girl, if I see it live, I'm going to be crying. know, she was like, that's okay. And I was boo-hooing and everything, but
That's
it was
beautiful.
nice. Thank y'all for the gifts. I appreciate all y'all gifts. I really
Yeah.
do.
So
But
so
it was really
so
nice.
when you started, Stronger for Her, she asked the question, how long did it take you to get to 10K? You started the agency, like you said, with around 400 in
In
August.
August,
And
yes.
when December 1st, when that hit, you had what, about
Mhm.
1,500?
I had 1,500 then because I had to get that 1,000, so I only had 1,500 in December.
Mm-hmm.
So
And so from
when that
December to now.
happened, to
Mm-hmm.
December to now, yeah. So it didn't what? That's what 5, 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yep.
one video,
Yep.
and then the two. Between those two, that's what happened.
Yeah, so
So
she did the same video. So well, it's not really, it was a text post. So remember
it
when
was a text. It was
that,
a text post. It wasn't a video. It was a text post. You
mm-hmm.
know, because when you. So what I do is when I do my live, when I do my event. So when I go to the event, I'm because I let people know I'm coming on live. And so then you go to the event. And then when the event says, it's a place where you can do your, it said text.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's why I hit the text. And then I put in, it says share your thoughts or whatever. So I usually like put in what my live is going to be talking about.
All
And
right.
it's a minimum of 200 words you can only put in that.
Right.
So I put a minimum of 200 words. I use chat. So I need a heartfelt, centered, emotional, because I'm talking to the people. So you got to put what you want. So that's what it'll give you, heartfelt. And I do my, what is my words, caregiver, caregiving, family caregivers, that part, and speaking to the pain point. So if you speak to the pain point from your chat, so
Yeah.
that's how it goes.
Yeah. And then they added the music to it, and the music was like
And
a
then
prayer.
they add the music to
Yeah.
it.
And then she
Correct.
went and
So,
did that same video. That was our conversation where you went and did almost identical. It was the same music, and the verbiage was similar.
almost the same,
Mm-hmm.
similar.
Yep.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then she reposted it again, and that video has gotten a lot of views too. I mean, I don't.
Right.
Is it upwards of 10K views or more?
Yeah. I got like 20K on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
The one that
Thank you
went
so much,
viral, what is
Stronger.
that number? That views is, are we over 500,000?
You know what? It's like between 4 and 5.
Okay.
I want to say
Okay.
for that one.
Yeah. So.
And it's still people still come and listen to it. And so I understand, I mean, so much is going on in this world right now, you know what I mean, especially in Chicago, people, the young lady school teacher just, unalived herself and walked into the lake, left her home at 3 o'clock in the morning while her husband was sleeping. And thank God the cameras, we got cameras everywhere in Chicago. And so the cameras saw her walking over the bridge on 31st Street. And then left her, parked her car and everything.
Oh, wow.
And people
So they caught it.
People were blaming the husband. And thank God they had that video, the camera. The camera. And the poor husband's like, I just want my wife back. And,
wow.
And then they found her yesterday. Yeah, so much is happening, so we have to be careful.
It is.
Yeah, but I really appreciate y'all gifts, and I thank God that I did it. So there's more work to be done.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? Celebrate the wins.
Yeah.
I love celebrating winners. And I so appreciate what you're doing, because I mean, honestly, this is what this is all about now. 6 months ago, did you envision being in this spot?
I don't know.
So these are the moments.
Miss Joy tell you 6 months ago I was about to quit. And Miss Joy is a person, she's real spiritual, she's a powerhouse. I said, girl, I'm done. I got to stop this, She said, no, we need you. They need you on this platform. Just keep going, And she, she's all the way in New York. So, our time difference. And she would come on and just sit on. I was like, girl, I'm done. And she said, no, you got this, So just having that extra support is definitely needed, when you challenge and, come into your room too, what I mean? I come and I sit and I learn, what I mean? So that part, so yeah.
Well, so appreciate your friend. I'm sending you some lights.
Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for listening to me. And yes, just keep going, y'all. All of us can get to 10K and do more. So
You can
I
do
just
that.
appreciate you guys so much
Yeah.
and being on this platform as well.
Exactly.
Thank you, Dr. Lisa.
All right. So proud of you. All right, friend.
All
Keep
right.
keep going.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right then. Bye bye now.
All right, y'all. I just wanted to share that with you all. I'm happy. I'm so happy for eNurse. So, and really, when everything's said and done, that's the whole point. If you are live streaming, you are talking to somebody who's listening. They may have not tapped in your room yet, but they listening. Okay, there's somebody always listening, and you may be inspiring somebody just by the mere fact that you're doing this, and you're not doing it. You're being your authentic self. Okay, and as you learn and grow and understand the algorithm, understand the platform, you're gonna get better. Today you're like, okay, I'm starting from scratch, I'm doing this for the first time, but you will get better. Okay, and I will tell you, you'll look at your videos, you'll look at your content, and you're gonna see the growth. You are gonna see yourself grow. Okay, I look at my old videos. I was looking at some old videos the other week because I just hit the 1 year. So I was kind of going down memory lane. I was like, girl, you really grown. You got so much better. But that's what this is all about. You said Rome wasn't built in a day. It was not. It was not. It was not. Yes, that's very true. It is. Yeah. And so you get better. You take the knowledge and experience and skill sets that you already have, and all you're doing is fine tuning them, honing them, so that you can bring it to the space. Okay, and so that's all you're doing. I will be doing TikTok shop for the first time today. Really? Look at you. I love that. My funny. Keep me encouraged. Yes. That's what it's all about, y'all. Definitely, that's what it's all about. And as you can tell, you'll find some people who are going to be your biggest cheerleaders, your biggest champions. They're going to sit with you. They're going to love learning from you, love hearing the information you're sharing. They're going to push you along, and then you'll find these people along the way that's going to come in and celebrate and support you as well. And so that's what this is about. Okay? I told you what's our equation. Consistency plus engagement equals community. Okay? So if you showing up, you being consistent, you're engaging in other people's lives and connecting with other folks, they ain't connecting with you and building you up. And because of that, you're going to have community. Okay? Consistency, engagement. That's it. That's it. That's what this is about. So if you are inconsistent, if you're not showing up, if you are just doing this on occasion, you're not going to be able to reap the benefits. You're not going to be able to see the growth because you ain't here enough. You're not doing it enough. You're like, oh, I do it, whatever. And then you go back and be like, nobody in my room. Nobody there. And let me say this. eNurse room is growing. Her room is growing. It's this year, 2026. She hit this milestone. She's staying consistent with her content. She's fine-tuned her content in a way that says, okay, caregiver support. Here's what I'm talking about. Here's what I'm doing. So because of that, because of the video, the text post, she now is able to say, here's the type of support I offer to people who are caregivers. And so that's where you're going to see even more people come in her room. They're going to sit in her room and like, okay, I need to hear from you, because what I'm dealing with in my four walls is a lot, and I need someone to uplift me and support me. Okay. Hey, Miss Charlene, how you doing, friend? So I just want to say that you said, I think your mic went off. Doc, did it go off? Let me know. Can y'all hear me? My whole little speech is gone. Y'all ain't none of that. I gotta repeat my speech. Let me know if y'all. You said I hear you. You said I got low. You said we can hear you. We hear you, y'all. Thank you for saying y'all heard me. You said I heard it. You ain't gotta repeat it. Coach Chantel, that's the way I read your comment. She's like, I heard it. She didn't say it like that. Coach Chantel is super sweet. She didn't say it like that. All right, let me know, y'all. You just glitched for a minute. TikTok, don't be messy. But it went through. Thank you so much, y'all. Y'all so sweet with the stickers. I appreciate it. All right. You said, okay. Thank you so much, y'all. I see y'all comments. Y'all can hear me. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. So that's what I wanted to say. I'm done on my soapbox. Y'all have questions. Y'all have questions. What questions y'all have? So, couple things. Um, when it comes to this, now let me segue to agency stuff real quick. When it comes to needing one-on-ones, that appointment, my new scheduling platform went out, so you guys can go in. Scheduling request form went out, so go in, schedule one-on-ones. If you guys want me to look at your data, we definitely probably should have some data conversations. Okay, so we definitely should have that. Hey, Leanne, we should have conversations. There is some things that you guys might want to look at in terms of your performance and how to improve. We're still looking at some lower impressions, but I want you guys to see how you're performing now that we're still in January. And if you do have the intention to change some things up, using some of the tips Flourish gave some great tips. And honestly, I'm being more intentional about what I do in my live stream. I gave the information, so you guys see the live streaming tips that's up there. When I started this live, thank you for the follow, friend. When I started this live at the beginning, I said, I don't know who caught me when I said this. I said I stopped saying my name as much in the beginning. I don't say Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. I don't say that because that's not live streaming tips. So I stopped saying that because I want the algorithm to not be confused. I wanted to know that I'm talking about live streaming, how to be a live host, supporting live hosts with tips and strategies to grow. I'm talking about live streaming. So that is what I'm doing intentionally. I sat in with Coach Jesse and we had the funniest conversation, y'all. We had, oh my God, who was in the room? Mrs. Treetop, I think you were the only one in the room at the time. Later, Natty Nat came in. Hey, Glow. And somebody, it was a few other people in the room, D Rob, some other folks were in the room. But oh my gosh, Coach Jessie had me in tears laughing because she was saying like 20 different things. And I was like, what algorithm? What you what you doing here? And so by the end of it, she honed it down a little bit. But it may even be, and maybe even Sunday, we kind of play it out and practice it if we want to do that as a group. You said I was owning my sides was hurting from laughing. Yes, she is hilarious. But I think starting strong, when we talk about starting strong is telling the algorithm very clearly what your topic is in keywords. And I think Flourish in her advice is spot on. If you're saying too many keywords, too many things that are not aligned, in your mind it may be aligned, but at the same time the algorithm's like, well, what you doing? She is getting violation. What happened now? Wait a minute. In a live this morning, the person asked people not to use a rapper because she is getting, oh, a tapper. A tapper. That's what you meant? You know what? It depends on, I've heard people say that, but I think there's something else at play. Yes, okay, I know what you're saying. I think there's something else at play. I don't know if it's well, she getting the fake engagement thing. I think that's what it is. The speed. Yeah, I was supposed to say the speed is the problem. The speed is the issue, but then it's also, um, say what just says, Little Helper. Yeah, Little Helper, that too. Um, it's the speed of it. You can't have it looking like there's 100 taps happen. 100 at a speed of 100 or something like that. It's too fast. It needs to be a natural speed. Yeah, yeah. The high up the speed of it is most likely the issue. Yeah, it's the speed. It's the rate that is coming through. All that is impacting it. But it was also something else, and I can't remember. There's something else that's happening. The speed is the problem, and then there's also um, probably the number of people in the room. That's the other thing. The number of people in the room. Okay. I said it was getting to ask. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, the speed is the problem and then the number of people. If there's not enough people in the room, how you got to 100K and you only got two people in the room? So yeah, the speed definitely has to come down. Well, okay, well then why they they sell them, but you ain't supposed to put on that high speed. Now, granted, to your point, they probably should reduce the speed so you only can go to like 10, 15 at max. I don't do over. I try not to do over 10 really. So I try to keep it under there. So it just seems like it's coming through naturally. Um, so yeah, that's what I would tell you. Bring the speed down. Try to be under at least 10. They're not just for this platform. That's true. You can't use them on other platforms. That's true. Yeah, but the speed that they come in at is probably on the high side, but again, you could use it for other reasons. You say you stay under 5. Okay. So so my favorite, she says she stays under 5. Yeah. Look at me starting a topic of conversation. You're so sweet. Yeah. So, but people need to know that. I mean, if you're going to purchase them, you got to make sure you use them within reason. And, it is tracking that person's engagement. And so if their engagement is unrealistic for the algorithm, it's going to tell them that's what's happening. Man, you got to trick me, trick them. Yeah. Yeah. So if it's unrealistic, they need to know that. So they need to kind of do less tapping, do less of the faster tapping. So, like I said, 10 is good. Hey, Janine, how you doing, friend? All right, y'all. I see you guys. Yeah, you definitely got to trick it a little bit, but people will have their backups going on. And thank you so much for the repost. If you guys don't mind reposting and sharing, that is helpful. I appreciate you all. Let me know if you have any questions. So, Coach Jessie, Luna, you said, what did she say? She was saying a lot of stuff. She was saying a lot of stuff. She was saying a whole lot of stuff. Um, and so my point of saying that is that you do need to hone in on what you're talking about. I think she was trying to talk to her audience. She was talking to multiple types of niche and topics. And when I was hearing it, I was like, I don't know what they're gonna send you. I don't know what TikTok's gonna bring you. She said a whole lot. And she was like, dear TikTok, dear TikTok. I was like, why are you saying dear TikTok? They gonna say you dears? What? Like, what is going on? Oh, it was funny, but she was trying to talk to the right person initially, was she? It's like, are we asking for dears? Like, why are you saying dear TikTok? You said, oh boy. Cherry on top, how you doing, friend? I was so tickled by it. I was like, oh my gosh, why are we? I was like, dear, just say hello. Hello, TikTok. Thank you for the follow, Cherry. Appreciate that. Daily Heart Me as well. So yeah, she had me in tears laughing because she was trying her best. She was like, I'm gonna figure this out. You said a man came in who was a motivational speaker, but she wanted to talk to women. I know. I know. She was saying he had motivational speaker. He came in because because let's be real about it. And that's where I said I stopped saying my name the last couple of days too. Her name says motivate. So if she starts her live off saying Miss Jessie motivates, do your TikTok. Miss Jessie motivates. I am Miss Jessie motivates, and I want to motivate. Miss Jessie, hey friend. Hey, terrific Tuesday. How you doing, friend? So I'm talking about you and your dear TikTok. But no, so everything I said, yes, you said, hey, niece. So everything I said to her yesterday. So she was calling in. So that's why I told you all I stopped saying my name too, because my name invites a different audience, a different topic. And because I'm saying 3 different things by saying my name, the Creator Network Agency, live streaming, I'm saying different things. And TikTok's like, well, what you trying to do, boo? Like, what's going on? Like, who am I bringing in here? What's the topic? Like, what's going on here? And so you got to make sure you're being intentional about who you're talking to, but also what you're talking about. And I would say lead with what you're talking about first, because at the end of the day, I think there's something to be said about your topic bringing the right person in the room. Okay. Why did you stop saying your name? Because when I say Dr. Lisa, launch your income, the income stands out. The monetization, online business, that whole concept. I think that is confusing when you're comparing it to live streaming tips. So if I'm talking about live streaming tips, that's not necessarily about. It can be. It can be a subset of how do you monetize on your live stream, and that's what I talk about. But that's not what I'm leading with. I'm leading with live streaming tips. You said you can't stress it enough to slow your words down. Yes, for the algorithm pick it up. Hey Kay, how you doing? Thank you so much for saying hello. Anybody new in the room, feel free to say hello so we can get to know you, friends. Thank you so much. Just a mom, 40, retired, 9 to 5, Atlanta lifestyle, wine, travel, motivation. Look at your friend. Come on in. Because I said all the motivation stuff on TikTok. So, thank you so much for being here. Yes, slow your words down. I think that's important. I think that's absolutely important because if you guys notice, thank you so much, Coach Jesse. If you guys notice, even when you do content, this is a good example. How you doing, Susan? Good to be in here. Appreciate your friend. If you ever do your content and you do the captions, okay, so when you do a video, you press captions, it'll pull up what you said in that video. Oftentimes, not often, well, many times it'll get it wrong because what you're saying, the algorithm isn't picking up on it. So if you pay attention to how you do captions, just practice this with your video content. And so if you're talking fast as you start your live, or if you, when you do your video captions too, if you're talking too fast in that video, it may mess up the word or it's not going to pick up the words correctly. So just know that that's what's happening in this live stream also. It's not picking up your words. So try your best to slow down and use keywords that are truly relevant to your topic. Okay, as much as you want to go in some other directions and other things, try to set the start strong, set the tone to say, here's what my topic is about. We're talking about live streaming tips. I'm talking about helping live hosts. I'm helping beginners and experienced live hosts with live streaming tips. That's going to help them have a successful live stream. Okay, live stream is what I'm talking about. So just being clear about that's going to be important. Slowing down, saying what you're talking about. Good to be in here. Thank you, Susan. Appreciate your friend. I'm really giving the algorithm a run for, but hoping it gets on board. I hear you, friend. You have to figure out what it is in the beginning to anchor your different topics. What is it? And maybe we could do a one-on-one, but there's something that's anchoring it. And I think you said you already went to the AI to kind of help with that. So I think that's going to be important just to figure out what is that anchor. What are those anchor keywords? Not too many. Just use 1, 2 at max. What are the anchor that you're talking about in there? And they are connected. Okay, friends, that's going to be so important. I agree with that approach as much as you can to help the algorithm know what you're talking about. Just this morning, I said prop drops, and people thought I was saying cough drops. What's a prop drop? I don't know what it is. I definitely need to do practice talking slowly. I tend to get nervous and I talk fast. Yes, Kay. There's a lot of us that do. Hello, friend. How you doing? Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. How do you say your name? Ulog? Is that it? Ulog? Ulag? Thank you so much, friend. Prop drops are for plants to root. Oh. Is that the propagation? Is that what you talked about before? I think, is that all connected? But yes, he said that ain't got nothing to do with no cough drops. But yes. Oh, okay. I was right. Oh, look at me. Right. All right. So yes, slow down, slow down, slow down. And I really do think there's something to the notion that you're using keywords. Again, words that matter. And the board is what I'm using here as my own little reminder, but also for all the people in the room, live streaming tips. So my board is also a reminder of what's my keyword, live streaming tips. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So I try to do that. So slow down your words. Your passion will shine even if you talk slow. Absolutely. Hey, Jamie Lee. That is absolutely right. I love that. Hi, Diana. How you doing, friends? Thank you so much for grabbing that daily heart me. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Any questions? My newbies in the room, I always want to say, hey, something you can use. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Jamie Lee. Something you could use. She did her first live yesterday, y'all. She did her first one. She's not in the agency yet, but she had to do her very first live. So she rocking and rolling. Boom, boom, Peaches in the room. How you doing, friend? Good morning, friends. Hello, Per Mom Bookshops. Hello, friend level 20. Congratulations, congratulations, friend. Love it, love it, love it. You said great job. Yes, yes. Something you could use. Yes, she did her first live. Friend, it was good. It was good for her first timer. She said, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And she's gonna do the next one tonight at 6. Thank you so much, Trisha T. I appreciate your friend. So yeah, she's gonna do the next one tonight. And she's gonna do the next one on Thursday night, I guess, or Wednesday night. Today's Tuesday, Wednesday night. So she's trying to get her 3 out the way so that she can go live and continue to grow and talk to her community. And so another person who I got a chance to see there live for the first time, she's not in the room yet. You said that's encouraging. Yeah, yeah. So the disaster drama queen. She talks about disaster preparedness as well as disaster drills and all the things that you need to do to prepare yourself in case of a disaster, no matter where you live. And so she's lived in several regions in the country, and because of that, she's very passionate about that topic. Some of you guys met her when we had our Zoom meeting a couple weeks ago. She talked during the meeting, but at the same time, if you get to our live, so because I live in Florida, the whole preparedness conversation, it comes up every hurricane season. So we are always in this mindset of we need to prepare. And she wanted to make sure that she talked about the preparedness activities that you need to do in different scenarios and stuff. I'm telling you guys this because she's probably a great example of a person who has a great topic, but because there's so many things and directions she can go in, you kind of cast a wide net. And what Flourish said, and what I do believe you need to focus on, is the key words in the beginning. If you're saying too much stuff, again, I told you I stopped saying my name in the beginning. If you're saying too much, the algorithm is like, okay, where are we going? What's going on? What are we about to do? Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. If you find yourself, and this is what I'm gonna task everybody, especially my people in agency. If you find yourself going all around the world to get to your topic, or if you're saying a lot in the beginning, or if you're not talking in the beginning, I want you all to go back and look at your recording. I want you to go look at your last live recording. Okay, that's what I want you to do. Keywords. I want you to look at your last live recording and see how did you start. Okay, and we're gonna practice this, and I'm gonna say this, and Flores, you can back me up on this. It's a slow climb. I don't want y'all to think your room's gonna get to rooming overnight. Some people had that type of luck. I think that was last year in 2025. This algorithm changes quite often. I want you guys to go back and look at your last recording and see what are you saying. And if you could track, like if you could really hone in on what you're saying, I almost feel like you should do a clip of the first 2 minutes and then do another clip of the next 2 minutes and then take it into TikTok. You can actually treat it like you're about to do a video and just do captions. And I want you to see what words you're saying the most. Because sometimes you hear yourself, you're like, oh, I didn't say that. But if you see the words, you might be able to say, oh, I am saying that, and that, and this, and that, and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times are you saying the words? That repetition is teaching the algorithm. Okay? Does putting the words in your board help with the algorithm? You know what? Maybe. I didn't say that to you all because I don't know if that's necessarily working, but I think it's helping the audience know what we're talking about. So when you come in my room, you're like, oh, I need live streaming tips. Oh, this is what it's about. She's talking about live streaming tips. Somebody like Flora, she doesn't use a board. She doesn't have a board up, but she has plants all around her. So her background is her board. So you clearly know she's about to talk about plants. More than likely. You can take a pretty good guess. She talking about plants. You said a few 600. She got like 600 plants. Okay. So you don't need a board for her. She doesn't need a board at all. But somebody like me, I need a board. You're like, what is she talking about? If y'all walked in 5 minutes ago, you probably would have known we were talking about live streaming tips. So, you just got to be intentional about what the board could help your audience, if anything else, as they're looking and about to swipe through they're now saying, oh, well, let me stop. Let me listen. Oh, she's giving live streaming tips. So I think that's helpful. I think that helps you also remember what your topic is about too. What about TikTok Shop? What you mean? What about it? What do you mean? Mix it up with Gigi. What do you mean by that? Um, but yeah, go back and look at your live recording and look at the start of your live. I want everybody to do that. And if you can, if you feel as if you talked about multiple topics, okay, like how do I word it? Um, don't put the word TikTok on. If you're gonna put it on a board, don't put the word TikTok. You can't use the word TikTok. It'll suppress the board. It'll suppress the views. They don't even let you put their own social media name on the board. So don't do that. Even though it may look like you can do it, if you get a message that pops up, this disclaimer message about social media and websites and names and stuff, then they didn't like something on your board. So I wouldn't put the word TikTok. Um, you could say, if it's a specific niche, you could say beauty tips, or if it's electronic deals, something like that. So yeah, do you rotate your board daily? I haven't been this week. I do have other boards. I have the agency board. I have stuff like that. I do have other boards, but I haven't this week. This week I'm experimenting. I'm experimenting with what seems to be kind of um, working and not working. Yeah. Shopping tips. Yeah, shopping tips. That's a good one. Yeah. If you is there particular products, or like I said, is there a niche? Is there something in particular you're shopping for? So that may help people too if there's a particular types of products you'll have. But but yeah, so I'm testing the board. I think is helpful for anchoring the conversation, helping people know what the topic's about. You figure um what's the board? The board is this live streaming tips. This is a board. So this is a board. It's a feature that you can create before you go live. You can't write on the board. You got to do it as part of your preparation. So, excuse me, y'all. So it's a feature you could create then while I'm doing my TikTok shop. Oh, what you mean by that? Mix it up, Gigi. Yeah, so you create it before you start your live. It's under the settings. You click board, you add a board, you put the words on it. They have some templates you can use, and then you put what you need on there. Then when it comes with then when it comes to accessing the board, once you're live, you can have it on the screen before you start the live. But once you're live, you can take it off. You can add a different board if you have multiple boards saved. So you could do that as well. Helping first time home buyers. That's your topic, friend. All right. All right. I love it. I love it. Bio boss broker. Yeah. Real estate auntie. Look at you, friend. Love helping renters become first homeowners. Faith. Real talking keys. I love that. Yeah. So that can easily be your topic. I think that's a good one. And it's very, very direct. TikTok, I'm talking to first time home buyers. Here's what we're doing. I'm helping people buy their first home. I want to make sure as a realtor, I'm helping people with their first time home buyers. Slow down though. I said that entirely too fast, but know that that's what you're doing. Slow down. Doing the TikTok shop. What do I put on my board? Um, you could put, I mean, again, if you're doing beauty tips, if you're doing something to help people, making shopping easier, shopping deals, it just depends on what you're doing in your live, though. That's what I'm saying. What products do you have in your shopping cart? Like, what is your niche? Is it any everything? Do you do lifestyle? Do you do health and wellness? Do you do electronics? Do you do beauty? I'm trying to do fitness exercise, like cooking, culinary gadgets. Like, yeah, put that. It's different stuff. Um, I would take it to ChatGPT and ask it, because I think you need to be clear about what you're doing. I think you need to be clear. So that's what I would say. So if it's different things, I would probably tell you not to do different things too. So if you feel like it's different things, then maybe you need to figure out what lane you want to be in. That would be the other thing I would say. Is there a way to add a link in the bio other than yes. You don't see let me see something. You don't have that feature yet. It's probably not there for you right now. They probably took it away. So do they now not let you see the link option? They might have taken it away. Hmm. You might need 1K followers before you see it. You should be able to add it after 1K followers, a clickable link. Yeah. So mix it up with Gigi. When I say that, typically people pick a niche for brand deals and for ways that you can get collaborations. So you want to pick a niche. You said that's crazy. Everyone's having a mixture of stuff, and you probably do want to pick. You could pick up to three, but you probably need to have a niche of what you're talking about, so people know what products. Now, if you're doing random products, then maybe you just say I'm doing random products, or if you're doing products that so you could do products that have the best deals right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to have something that is anchoring what type of shoppable live you're doing. Are you doing just deals for culinary products? Are you doing deals right now for fashion? The latest fashions? Are you doing deals for fitness? Because this the New Year exercises and stuff. So yeah, you do need to have something that's gonna anchor like what your shoppable live is all about. Because if you just have random products like, hey y'all, here's this thing and then here's this thing, I think you should let people know what your live is about. That helps too with the board. You said a we're live streaming and we're doing a live. Yes, we're doing a live on a live feed. Yes, they're the same thing. Group them together. Yes, some kind of group. Yeah, yeah. I don't. Let me make sure I understand. Yeah, if there's something else you're thinking. So, all right, friends. Now I'm confused. I won't do it today then. Well, what was you gonna talk about? What was you gonna talk about? What's in your shopping cart? Were these just products that you got as samples? Did you get them as samples, or did you just buy stuff off TikTok? He's like, ooh, I want this thing and then this thing. And like now all those things are in your shopping cart. Like what's in your showcase? Because okay, here's what I would tell you. Your bio says thank you so much. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for that. Something you could use. So mix it up with Gigi. Your bio says really quickly. Your bio says cooking low glycemic meals and fresh juices designed to support balance, blood sugar, energy, and overall wellness. Live Monday through Friday in pop-ups. Um, I was going to pin different things. I think your products should do have something to do with your bio. Like those aren't the products. I kept saying like kitchen gadgets, culinary things, products that are, you know, different granola bars. Yeah. So energy. You know what I'm saying? Like energy bars. Like yeah, you could. Yeah, you should pick things that align with your bio. Last night, Sharna again is 10 days. I'm doing credit restoration, helping people lower their energy. Love it. How you doing, Real Adele? How you doing, friend? So should I just? You should do wellness stuff. Like you should do like go back to your bio. Yeah, go back to how are you today? I'm doing well, friend. Yeah, hey author, how you doing? Yeah, go back to your bio. You wrote it in your bio. You talked about, I mean, you could do products, you could do gadgets, you could do air fryers, you could do, yeah, you got options. You could do measuring cups, you could do, I don't know, um, collagen peptides. If you want to do those, you could do those. You could do the green drinks. You could do the um, super calm for your nervous system. You got options. You could do products that you ingest. You could do supplements. You could do a lot of stuff. But my point is, it has to align with your bio. So go back to your bio. If you're saying wellness and helping people lower their energy, you could do the gum. Yeah, you could. The neural gum. They call my neural gum. So yeah, you got options. But I'm just saying, just kind of align it with your bio and what your live streams are normally about. And you can just say, hey guys, I'm normally come here and I talk about this. I'm going to show you some products that I use every day. or these products help you with your wellness and your energy. Like, yeah, it could be different products, but I guess I was just saying, like, how do they all align? Like, so if you told me wellness products, shoppable live wellness products edition, something like that, that's what I would do. But yeah, so you definitely got options, friend. Hey, sweetie pie, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for coming in. Find a common thread. Yeah, find a common thread. Yeah. Thanks for your help. You're welcome. You're welcome. How's everything going? You doing lives with Charlene. That's awesome. You're getting used to the live streaming process. Hello. Chantel, thank you so much for that daily heart me. So anybody new in the room, go ahead, put new in the chat. The board actually, like I said, so part of this is just going back, looking at your recordings. Thank you for the shares. Looking at your recordings, seeing what you're saying in the beginning, trying to get a sense of what you could be saying differently. What's good, my girl? What you said? What's good? Everything's good, friend. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you so much, sweet pie. Appreciate that. Um, so yeah, take a look at what you have already said, and if you feel like what I want you to do is like really really hone down on your words. Like I said, I don't even say my name anymore. I've been intentional, but not to say it because I was like, TikTok, are you confused? Oh, I gotta get used to this mic. Are you confused by what I'm saying? Like in that beginning stage, you're saying if you're saying too many things, try to slow it down. Thanks for your positive energy. I appreciate it, friend. Um, so try to slow it down. Talk very slow and methodically, as well as being intentional about what words you're using. Yep. Rewatch recordings. Yep. Rewatch your recordings. Watch what I'm asking you to do is probably watch the first 15 minutes. Okay, if you were to sit down and watch your live for the first 15 minutes. Now, here's what typically happens other people come into the room, and maybe your conversation diverts a little bit to them, which is fine. I would still tell you to try your best to still get the algorithm to know that you're still talking about your topic. So what I've been doing, because I'm seeing people come in pretty early, and what I'm doing is like saying, "Hey guys, thank you for joining," and I'll say hi to the person. We're talking about live streaming tips today. I'm going to give you some tips on how to go live. I want you to go live. I don't want you to be nervous or afraid. You can go live and live stream with confidence and ease. Come join me. We're talking all things live right now. I want you to be a great live host. So I say live maybe about 20 times, okay? So just know that that's part of it. You're repeating to the algorithm very clearly, here's what my topic is. Here's what we're talking about. I want people to understand this live is about live streaming tips. And so we're talking that way. Hello, friend, Dr. Lisa. What do you have a degree in? I have multiple degrees actually. You said, what do you have a degree in? My PhD is leadership and education, is from School of Education, and my master's. I have a master's in social work, and I have a master's in business, and then I also have my undergrad is in sociology. Yep. So that's what I did. So yes, and I've worked in higher ed adjacent to all of my career for the most part, and this is like my new career. This is my second act. This is my second act. Thank you, Claire, for the follow. I appreciate you. Great, Doc. Yes, Susan, thank you so much. Yeah, so well, my beginning of my career, I actually worked in social work, child welfare. That was in the beginning, and then realized I didn't want to do that. I had gotten a master's by then, and I actually lived next door to a young lady who was in business. She was in a business school, and she was like, "You should come to this networking thing," and I went to it with her. I was like, "Oh." So then I wanted to do like human resources. That was kind of going to be my focus, human resources and marketing, because I had done like a almost a double major when you think about my MBA courses. And so I decided I was going to do that. I did an internship in New York, had a great experience. It was like in their training and development department for HR, and it didn't. What happened was 9/11 happened. That's essentially what happened. 9/11 happened. So when I came out with my MBA, there was like no jobs. I was in that market back then in what was that 2011? Is that it? Am I saying? Oh, 2001. 2001. 9/11. I was thinking 9/11. 2001. Was that 2001? No, 2003. When did 9/11 happen? 2002. 2002. 2001. Was it 2001? I'm trying to think of my dates. NBA, I finished in 2002. Yes, 2001. I was like, where was I at? 2002, I finished the MBA. So 2001 was the internship. I was actually coming back from my internship when that happened. Um, let's see. Hold on one second. I missed a couple comments. Uh, I'm late, but here. Hey, Color and Gems. How are you, friend? Oh, okay. Oh, my. Yes, yes. Oh, wow. Child welfare. I have a question. Can I ask you? Sure, sure. You enjoyed human resources. I did. I love training and development. That's kind of why you figured this is kind of to be an aspect of training and development. I absolutely loved it. I did. And I was I was a little bummed that it didn't work out. The job market just kind of really dried up during that time. It was really hard for people to come out of college and get a job. So what ended up happening is, so 2002, I met a boy. So when I did my summer internship, I met a boy then. So fast forward, we dated long distance. He still lived in New York, and he was from Florida originally. He lived in New York. We dated long distance for a year. And then when I finished my degree in 2002, he proposed. And so we ended up getting married, and I relocated to Florida. So I was in Illinois because I'm from Chicago originally. I was in Illinois, and I relocated after I finished my degree. And so that's how I got to Florida. So that's essentially how I've been in Florida since 2000 and, when did we come? 2002. Yeah, 2002. I moved, and we got married in 2003. So, so I've been in Florida since 2002. Um, and South Florida first, and then Central Florida now. So when I moved here, I ended up working at a college. So that's what ended up happening. They had a college that opened up. You said I met a boy. Yeah. So end up working at a college. So that's how my career. And now obviously I had been in college all those years. I had done my undergrads and two master's degrees, so I was a lifelong college student. And so I ended up working at a college, and so my career in higher ed started because of that. As a my first official first job coming out of college. And so the boy is my ex-husband now, so we're not married anymore. We have my beautiful daughter, and that's that. That was the purpose of that, to get me to Florida and have my daughter. So yes, that was it. That was his purpose. But yeah, so but with that, you said, oh, I think that's how you do it. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah. So yeah, I know. I honestly, my higher ed experience was all training and development too. It was kind of adjacent to that because I worked in career education for the most part. So teaching people about their jobs and all the things that you need to do to grow in your profession. So and career guidance support and stuff. So academic advising, career advising, and diversity in education is the three areas that I used in higher ed. I have 9 kids of my own. I took my three grandchildren, and it was because so much of me could I give them. Thank you. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, you're talking about from a child welfare? Is that where that came from? Let me know if you had a question. You're working in higher ed. Makes sense. Yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I did. So it's all, everything happens for a reason. I've always had this, your life, you can connect the dots to the things that you do. And I teach people that about when I was doing a career services app. But really, even here, like when you go live, you're helping other people because of your topic and what you're doing. So that's really what this is all about. You sharing your knowledge. I tell you all the time, you're educating, inspiring, or entertaining somebody. And so as you're here, you're doing that as well. So you just tell people, in terms of your viewers, your knowledge and experience, and you share that with them, and they value and they resonate with your message, and then they continue to come and connect with you. So the system, and come back for them when I am. Okay, I think your message, I'm missing something. Let me go back. Let me click, because you see comments. Let me see. Let's see, friend. You said, oh wow, child welfare, I have a question. Can I ask you? Okay, sure. I have 9 kids of my own. I took my three grandkids and it became too much for me. Could I give them to the system and come back for them when I am more stable and will be in a process to get them back? The short answer is yes. There's obviously a lot to unpack there, but the short answer is yes, you can do that. It's going to be challenging to get them back and depending on where they're at and stuff like that. But the short answer is you can talk to an agency and get guidance on what the process will look like. But there's a lot to unpack there. Got to go back to work. Have a nice day. Thank you so much. Something you can use. Appreciate your friend. But so you want to talk to a professional about it and just see what your options would be. They always want to give kids to family members, so you just have to kind of talk to them and see how to how to make it an opportunity for you to take them back when you can. Yeah, I love HR. I do too. Could not the typical HR job. Cool, not the typical HR. No, it's not the typical. Yes. So yeah. All right. Yeah. So hopefully that works out, friend. I want to lean into NICU mom tips and advocacy. Okay. Wait a minute. Did I miss something? Are you a NICU? Is that it? Is that what you're saying? NICU nurse? Oh, nice. That's what you're doing? Is that what I'm thinking? Like pediatrics, like NICU, like the babies? Is that it? So appreciate you, Kay. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. You're welcome. Look here. I've been away from child welfare for some decades now, but I know there's always conversations about family members versus just having them in the foster care system. So you can talk to them and see what the best tips are. Peaches, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Or Peach. There's Peaches too. Boom boom. Peaches in the room. so so there's that person too. Appreciate you guys being here. If you're new, yes, I'm a previous NICU mom and retired myself from the corporate at 40. Look at you, friend. All right. There's a community for everybody. I say that all the time. There is somebody here who's wanting to learn and grow from you. People love the storytelling. People love the connection. People love the relatability. Like if you are relatable and there's somebody who's going to be able to relate to you and relate to your story. What's happening right now with TikTok, and I'm just going to be honest with you, people are in our age group, our demographic, are now finding this space. It's not like the other spaces. No offense, my YT people, because I'm on YouTube too. But it's not like the other places. People are finding this space and they're finding people that they connect to, that they relate to, that they want to learn from or grow from. And so just know there's an audience out there for you. Now, the goal is for you to find that audience, okay? And that's why I said you got to know what you're talking about. You got to know the words you're saying. You got to train the algorithm to understand your message, okay? And then you create content, a brand identity that's going to, support that message, okay? So when I do my content now, I'm being very intentional about being focused on TikTok Live. I'm really honing into the TikTok Live experience for folks. Okay, so you got to be very intentional about what you're saying, what you're talking about, and then yes, relatable. Yep, it's a popularity contest. Well, that's how I feel. Oh, for what the live stream? Let me know if that's what you're talking about. But yeah, it is interesting too because you will feel like your topic is being shared with everybody. Everybody got your topic because you are then in that. Okay, yes, for the live, you are then now telling the algorithm, here's what I want to see. Here's who I'm talking about. Here's what I'm talking about. Here's the type of audience I'm trying to reach. And the algorithm is showing you that type of content. Okay? Let me be clear. Your content is not the only content on this app. Okay? So it's based on what you watch. It's based on what you type in this app. And it's based on what you are saying and doing. Very intentional, yes. So I always tease Trisha T because she sent me that video about the lady who put the cheese in her sweet potato. And she watches culinary videos, cooking videos and stuff. I don't watch that. She's like, Doc, this lady got a chokehold on the internet. I was like, I ain't never seen her. She sent me the video, and now all I see is her stuff. I see her cooking videos and all this other stuff because she shared it with me. But that's not somebody I was seeing. I wasn't watching her. But just know that's what happens. I think it's a preference more than popularity. It is. It's you. It's your. It is your preferences. It is. It is. You said cheese and sweet potato. Now you got to go find her. If you type in cheese and the sweet potato, you'll find her. And all the other videos that people have done. But again, that's how this algorithm works. It will show you what you want to see. It is preferences. Thank you for saying that, Leanne, because that is essentially what it is. It's your preference. And it may not even be your preference, but you told the algorithm something. Trisha T says, yes, Courtney Cook. She loves she loves food. Now Trisha T, you're gonna be in my algorithm about cooking stuff too. So search with caution. Yes, definitely search with caution. Um, we always advise people, if you are going to you said I love her. She is very likable too. She is likable. I like her content too. Um, but if you are going to search outside your topic, do it on a different account. Okay, so that's why people have a secondary account or a backup account. That's what they call it, or account that's not necessarily a backup, but the algorithm you're not trying to be as focused and loyal to. So just kind of keep that in mind, because when you start searching stuff, all of a sudden it's gonna change your preferences. So search with purpose. Yes, Holly Q needs four finger hearts. Four finger hearts for Holly Q. If you guys want to support, she is actually an English teacher. Is she really? Right. Yes. Three. You said three now. Okay. So yeah, it's important that you guys search with caution as you start to go down rabbit holes. We all do it. We all go down those rabbit holes. As you go down rabbit holes, realize what account you're on. And I try my best, I'll be honest with you all, I try my best to not go down a rabbit hole when I'm on my main account here anymore, because I've had that happen too much over the last year, where all of a sudden I'm trying to reintroduce myself to TikTok. So TikTok know who I am and what I'm doing, because it's all over the place. Okay, so try your best to stay focused, and when it's showing you stuff that is relating to your topic, what you're talking about, that's a good thing. I don't want y'all to think, because it will play with your head as a mind game, because all of a sudden you're like, oh, everybody's doing what I do, everybody's talking about what I talk about, oh my gosh, there's too much competition. That means you got the algorithm correct. You're in your lane. You're seeing the topics and information that's relevant to you. Okay? You said I switch with a quickness. Just remember the name and go to the other. Yeah, exactly. I have little posters. Like, okay, let me go look at this on the other account. Train it. You got to train it. You got to, because if you're not gonna, if you end up doing that, and this is just so that you understand this, if you end up doing that, you can fix it. You can go back and retrain it to know what you want to look at. You can do some different searching. You can go into your content preferences to kind of use that to identify content that you want to see a little bit more of. You can remove, what do you call it? Refresh your cookies, that stuff, and kind of remove those cookies. So there's some things you can do to kind of fix it. It really is based on what you're searching though. So take some time to search for things that matter to your topic. So for me, I've had to do that. I had to do that recently with the sweet potato and cheese videos. I had to do that recently. And then when it came to, what was that? The Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa, back in the beginning of the year, last year. He had all those videos out there. People were mocking him and stuff. And for whatever reason, I just kept looking at him in the videos, and that's all I saw my algorithm for like 2 weeks straight. So again, I had to fix it. Okay, that's not the only content I wanted to see. I had to fix it. Doc, I get you. Although I can't consider algorithms, you feel me? You said I can't consider algorithms. You can. What you mean you can't consider the algorithms? You have to. I mean, that's what this is. You have to, Susan. Susan, you need a bio too. Where's your bio? Susan is, I think, Coach Rhonda's room. I think that's where I met you, Susan. Susan, where's your bio? We got to put a bio in there, friend, so that we know more about your background and stuff. Seeing clean catches and search and video watch. Yes, you can. That's how the app is driven. It is. I know. I know. Yeah. So yeah, the app is driven based on the algorithm and what you're saying and doing. So again, as you're coming into your live, you gotta say the things that matter. You can't say too many things, and you gotta say it slowly. Okay. So when everything's said and done, it's a gradual transformation that needs to happen. You'll see this, you're going to see from day to day, things are going to improve a little bit. Engagement's going to improve. People are going to come in your room a little bit more. They're going to support your live, share it out, comments, all the things is going to happen to increase your visibility. But it requires you to be very intentional about what you're saying and talking about, particularly in the beginning. I'm going to get off shortly. I got a couple meetings that's going on today, so I am going to have to get off soon. I'll stay on for probably another 15 minutes or so. But with that, any of my new people in the room, let me know if you're new. We got some new people in the room that's been sitting and watching. I see you all. But go ahead and come in, chime in, and say hello. And then my new friends who have been talking, let me know. Do you guys go live? Do you already go live? And if you don't go live, what's the holdup? What's the holdup? I just talked about something you could use. She had to leave. She had to go to work. She is somebody that had started coming to my live last week. She fixed her bio, fixed her profile name a little bit. She got herself together. She got her little blue box. She's an engager. She understands the etiquette for when you come to a live stream. I'm going to talk about that at 4. So I go live at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. And honestly, I didn't get a chance to talk about the etiquette stuff, especially for my new folks. You said I have not. Okay, well, you got a topic. You're going to be talking about first time home buyers. You got to go live, friends, so you can meet the people. Home with Holly Junk Journals. How are you, Holly? Holly, do you know Sarah, Empty Nester? Do you know her? I want to know what's the benefits are of hitting 10K followers. Okay, well, so eNurse hit 10K. There's a couple things that can happen there. You can get video gifts. So the same way people gift you in your live stream, they can send you gifts to your content. So the comments, somebody can send you a gift that way. So you can get video gifts. Um, Typically, what people really want is to get into the creator rewards program. I will say it's not that easy, and it's not all what it's cracked up to be because I'm not in it yet. So it's based on your views for your content as well as your 10K followers, and then you get invited into it. So it is something that people strive for as like a big milestone to get invited to the program. But the program is again challenging to get into as well as challenging to stay in it as well. So, and then on top of it, it doesn't have the same payout that it once had. You said they're scared. I know they are scared. Yeah. I will be going live in my car tonight. God told me to go live weeks ago. Okay, do it. Do it, friend. Do I need to change my bio? Um, if anything, I would add your live time and maybe an email address. I mean, those are two things that you could add. But you're fine with getting to go live. Your bio, you could always tweak it. So you're not married to it. You can always make edits to it. But yeah, if you got a regular live schedule, put it in your bio so people know that. Yeah. Yes. Oh, you are okay. You are connected with Sarah. Awesome, awesome. I always have to check with the junk journaler journals in the bio in your name. Doc, if I wanted to use a transcript, is there a way you would recommend a transcript for what? You're talking about like a teleprompter? What do you mean by a transcript? Love Universified. Um, Transcript for what? Teleprompter is like if you're having words on the screen and you're reading your content for a video. Um, I need 80 more supporters. I want to do the shoppable. Um, you need to get to 100. So I'm sorry, 1,000. You need to get over 1,000. It's not like a right at 1,000. You need to get over 1,000 to get there. If you come back at 4, I'll spend some time on shop if you want me to spend some time on shop in terms of how to get it, how do you tell the algorithm you want it, how to make sure your account is in good standing to get it. Hey Lynn, there's a couple things you want to keep in mind. I'm going to go live this week. Got to tighten up my bio. All right, there you go. No teleprompter. Okay, teleprompter is it? Yes, yes to teleprompter. That's what you're talking about. um, teleprompter. I heard that. Yeah. So let me. Is it good to use teleprompter on laptop or phone? Teleprompter. Yeah, you can have the phone. Are you recording your content? So I would say if you're recording your content, there's a feature in the content side. It's called a teleprompter. You would search for that as if you're searching for one of the effects. If you want to use an effect for your video, and you search for it, and it'll show you where you can put the teleprompter. I'll show you real quick before I get off. Love Universe 5. Stay with me 1 second. Let me catch up on a few comments, and I'll show you really quickly. So even if you get to 100K program, doesn't mean you stay there. No, it does not mean you stay there. Yeah, teleprompter, yes. Hey, Melina Colors, how are you, friend? How long can a first live, please, how long should you do your first live? Try to go at least 30 minutes. There's, so 30 minutes, let's say that. That's probably where you should start. It can be shorter, but you have to do 3 separate lives over the course of 3 separate days. So day 1, day 2, day 3. Day 1 you could do 10 minutes. Day 2 you could do 10 minutes. Day 3 you could do 10 minutes for a total of 30 minutes. That is theoretically you could do that. But I tell people to do 30 minutes each day so that you can get comfortable going live, talking to your audience, connecting, engaging, play with the features, play with the effects, but do them over the course of 3 days for 30 minutes. Want to go live with teleprompter? Okay, got. Oh, live with a teleprompter, live, not video. Okay, that's a different conversation. Yeah, you can have. So there's people like right now. My computer is right next to me, literally like right here, and so if I have topics, or I can look up here, my tablet is right above me. So if there's some things I want to talk about or some things I want to remember, yeah, you can have the device next to you, so you can read off of it. That's what I would recommend doing. There's not a teleprompter feature for your live. There's nothing on the screen that you can use. That would be interesting if they added a teleprompter. That would be good. But they don't do that right now. Thank you for that daily heart me. Yeah, I think that would be a great feature to add. But yeah. Oh, not on the same device. No. There's no way you could do it on the device at the same time that you're live. It would be a great add-on though, if they could make it where words are on the screen and you can kind of have them scrolling as you're talking. I think that would be great, but you don't have that feature right now. Only way you could make it make sense right now is if you did an overlay and you did a message on your screen, but your audience still will see it. So no, there's no way to do it. Mm-mm. I can't think of anything. Anybody got ideas on that? I don't think there's any way you could do it where it's on the screen, but only you can see it, but not them, and you're reading from it. That doesn't exist. Everything else they would see. Yeah. All right, friends. I am going to head off shortly. Let me know who is going live. If you're going live tonight or today, put in the chat. We have a few people in the agency. I am, for my friends who are still with me and who are new, I am a creator network agency. So if you want to join, you would have to, if you click my bio, you can join. I'm going to also pin my agency page in here. If you have questions, if you haven't gone live yet, you cannot join. You have to go live first, and then you can join. So I want you to go live. I want you to go live with confidence. I want you to go live and do those first 3 lives with the thinking that you will continue to go live. Okay? This is not a one and done. It's not like, oh, I'm going to get an agency, because the only reason why you do an agency is that you intend to go live and you want to continue to go live. Okay? So you gotta be in that mindset. Like, okay, this is my new self. I'm gonna continue to do this. I'm gonna grow. Okay. But let me know if there's any final questions. I don't see any. Who's going live? Holly Q is currently live. She is talking about the 92%ers and Black Girl podcasters. So she is our live host. You have the original Aboriginal. She is live right now. Coach Chantel is live talking about yoga. Tiny Stiletto is live showing her shoes. And then we have a few people on the voice chat lives. That is Black Lotus as well as Glam. Okay. And you can say, Kay, I'm going live this afternoon. Kay, what's your time? Susan, you said congrats. Kay, what's the time and time zone? And you're going to be talking about NICU for moms. I think that's going to be the topic. She's proud of herself for wearing a shirt that like an adult. She's so funny. What does she mean by that? What are you talking about? Holicu? Is that what you said, pals? Hey, pals. How you doing? Um, all right, friends. Thank you, sweetie pie. Thank you for those populars. I see them, friend. Thank you for supporting. I appreciate it. Okay, congratulations, everybody. Let me know. Like I said, I'm in Eastern time zone. We'll go live at 1. Okay, nice, nice. Awesome, friends. So keep going, friends. Anybody else who's going live? And like I said, I will be back at 4 o'clock. So feel free to come back if you have questions. We're going to talk about engagement. I may do a little bit about TikTok Shop if there's enough interest, and then we'll talk about engagement as well. My new friends, we'll talk about so like Kay, you're going to start your live journey. I'm going to say you don't have a blue box, you don't have the Lisa, those badges that are right next to people's names. Like if you look right at Sweetie Pie, she has Lisa, she has the 21 box. Those are things that everybody sees your engagement. So we talk about that quite a bit. Val, you are the same. Thank you so much. 4 p.m. What time zone? Eastern. I'm in Florida, so Eastern time zone. Can I join agency from my other account? No, you can only do it from one account. Yep, you can only do it from one account. And then once you join with an agency, if that's your primary account, then it doesn't allow you to switch it over. Like that account, once you left, it probably would be eligible because they would say the primary is the one that should join the agency. Yeah, so that'll probably happen. Trying to lock in on time. I love it. Yes, great. Yeah, so lock in on time, you all. And then my other friends who had joined, if you didn't say anything, that's totally fine. You're welcome to come back. Let me know if you have any questions. I was joining yours again. Oh, okay, gotcha, gotcha. No, I know you were. I figured you were, but what will happen is the other account probably will get rejected because this is like the primary account, the one you're here, and that's the one they're gonna say needs to be in the agency. Yep. Hello, just joined. Just joined the live. Let me know. Did you Thank you so much, Dr. Jenny TV. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Dee's Digital, how are you, friend? I think we're meeting today, aren't we? Yeah. We're meeting today. Um, so yes, sharing is caring. I love it. Appreciate you all. Well, I am about to get off. Yes, just join the live. Okay, just join the live. Perfect, perfect. Okay, I'm about to get off. Here's what I'm gonna tell you all. 4 p.m. I'm coming back at 4. Okay. Have a good day. Thank you so much, sweetie pie. I'm coming back at 4 o'clock. I will be back at 4. Okay. Thank you so much. So we can get to chatting and talking. Okay. We're gonna talk about engagement. We're gonna still talk about some live streaming tips. But I want you guys, especially my new friends, to understand how to navigate these streets, the TikTok streets, okay? And how to engage in the live stream, okay? I know there's a lot going on here, so I want you guys to understand what's the etiquette, okay? All right, friends. Appreciate you all. I will see you guys in a little bit. Take care, okay? Make sure you claim any points that you have up here for the fan club. That allows you to level up. So I'll talk about that at 4 for you as well. Thank you so much, leveling up. I see you, friend. All right, friends. Thank you so much. I see that daily heartbeat. Snow Curls, how you doing? I saw you come in as well. All right, friends. I will see you all later. I'll be back at 4, okay? Thank you so much, E-Nurse. I'm going to see you later, friend. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Thank you for the populars. All right. friends. Bye bye.